Mason. Mason, what's up? Did you know birds weren't real? I guess you know deer are real, though, right? I think you figured that out. I learned yesterday that on J Dog's channel that Jewish birds are not a real thing. They're not real. And, oh, see, apparently everybody was the last one to find out. What did I miss? Like, how did I miss this? Where did this? Fuck, I'm like always the last to know. You guys don't tell me shit. Deer are real though, right? Birds may not be real, but deer are fucking real. Just ask the Jetta. Now I took my Escalade to the dealership to trade it in when I got my current Silverado. They offered me $300 for it, which is really sad because the thing's a beast, and it's in great shape. Except everything inside is a little bit broken, but the motor's really strong and it runs great. And they offered me $300 for it. I'm thinking like, man, if I get in comparison, if I trade that for a deer, you know, I've spent so much fucking money on hunting crap, bullshit, camo, and I probably got $1,000 in camo. Not to say that the truck doesn't have more utility than the camo, but you know, if it was like $300 versus a deer, you know, not that it's the same as hanging out in the forest and having the sun come up and little shafts of sunlight trickling through the trees, and having Bambi just sort of with a rack, an 8-point Bambi just kind of stroll in thinking he's going to bone some dough, and then kablamo, he's on your table and his head is on your wall. You know, I mean, I don't know about your Jetta, but there's a lot of Jettas I would trade for, you know, but it's not the same exact thing, right? I think you know what I'm saying, right? You know, I mean, the Jetta could be worth more than, you know, a freezer full of venison, or half a freezer full of venison, or not. I don't know the answer to that. I did once hit a muley with my Toyota pickup in 1982 and fucking wrecked that damn Toyota. Fucked it up. It still ran 50 miles before I went back into town and parked it. I get it, but my Jetta is my baby. LOL. I got a lot of mods them. Well, my suggestion is for you to take them off your Jetta, because it's, you know, it's just talk now. You know what I mean? Like, don't do us any good to. There's nothing we could do. You have a wrecked Jetta with a bunch of mods on. Right. Even if insurance totals and I'm buying it back, I'm cool with that. I mean, I hope it's everything it ever was for you. And you get a few grand and then buy back for 500, then you get the whole thing for free, and you know, and it comes out perfect. And we got the 8-point buck out of the deal. Can you hear me? Oh, well, cool. Still runs just fine. What year is it? A 9-point. Oh shit, that's a fairly new vehicle. Even at 5, 6 years old, that's pretty new. I had a 1999 Z28 convertible the first year of the LS1 in the Camaro. It was a 6-speed, and I had that thing modded. You see, mildly modded out. I had it doing 175 in a sanctioned road race in the desert. Um, about 4 months after getting it, after buying it, I had the tires filled with nitrogen and a roll bar, and running it out in the desert at 173 miles an hour with the top down in a race. The thing, open road racing was the name of the sport, like the Gambler's Run or some shit in the Nevada desert. It was amazing. Well, sorry about the jet. There's nothing I can do for you now. I hope it all works out with the, you know. Hey, what do we do to get some fucking people in here? This is ridiculous, bro. You know, like, how do we get more than, like, 3 people? We got 3 people. Somebody fucking say something. And if you're not, I mean, I'm sure whoever it is probably already on the channel, right? So, but it's fucking ridiculous that, and I love you guys. Yeah, no, didn't you say you got a whole bunch of cars and trucks? Oh, I just napped. Yeah, you were on the last live. I just got so fucking tired. I just went upstairs and passed out for about 45 minutes. I got 6, but I want to sell at least 2. I have 4. I have the new truck, the O2 Escalade, the O2 Suburban, which I drove last night for the fuck of it, and now it feels tiny. It feels like a little go-kart compared to the new Silverado Duramax. The Volkswagen just feels tiny. And I got a 06 Mustang convertible 5-speed for the wife. The TKO and a 4.6. It's in the garage. I guess that's my, if you think about it, that's the baby, because it lives in the garage, or like it's paying rent or some shit. So how do we get people in here? You know, Desert Army, I mean, those guys are on all the time, but they're growing. I mean, how much would it fucking take for me to be on? How much would I have to grow? How much would I have to be on to grow, or how much would I have to grow? Like, it's, you know, we got 2 of us. Thank you for being here. Oh, 91 Mustang convertible with a 5-speed. That's a Fox body. That's like old school. My wife, my then wife, my ex-wife, had one of those in, she had like an 89, 88? I think she had a 1988 and about 91, 2 to 3. It was red with a white top, and it had 5-speed, and it had like plaid seat inserts. Like, I'm almost positive it had plaid seats. And I don't know, other than, oh, look at you, Mace. It could be the same one. It's come out of California. But does it have plaid seats? Because that's the weirdest thing. It's 2-tone red and silver. That I can't remember. I just remember it being red. And, but was plaid seat inserts a thing? I don't remember. I think hers was an 88 or an 89. White leather interior. Okay. Well, no, it's got a 5-speed. That's pretty cool. I mean, I just don't remember what color her interior, in my mind, it had plaid seats, and I just don't know if I'm tripping or if that's a true thing. And it ain't like I'm gonna call her up and ask her. And I suppose she had my baby llama, or whatever. He was with her 20 years, but I suppose you could call her that. Good lady. Good. Ultimately, we grew apart. And now we're both married to people who are much better partners for us. And our kid's like 25 and doing great. Engaged. We're just about to be engaged. It's just the way of the road. Life. Yeah, whatever. I mean, just whatever. We talk about the same thing here. I don't know. It just is what it is. You know, you live and learn. I mean, chances are, if we knew shit about anything when we were 20, when we met at 24, we were very much in love for a lot of years. The path that you walk, that we walk. Yeah, I mean, we were very much in love for a lot of years. And then one day, eventually, or whatever, we weren't. And now we're both married to other people who are much better partners for us, and doing something else. And that's another, let's see, 20 years of that. Let's see, we got divorced in like 2008, yeah, I guess. So, shit, pushing, what's that, 17 years? Wow, time flies, babe. Life goes quick, you know. For you young guys, you don't know, man. It's just like a blink of an eye, I guess, because, shit, I'm like 60 something now, low 60s. And the last 25 years went real fucking quick. All I say is make money and save it, because you'll need it later. And I'm still doing that. Plus, I'm not working my ass off. Or get a union job and get a good retirement fund, and somebody who knows how to fucking save money, and have them do it for you. Because, you know, you put it off and you put it off and you put it off, and then you're fucking old and toothless, and you can't work anymore, and you're fucking wishing you saved money because Social Security ain't enough, and certain politicians want to give all your money to their friends, and fuck you. So, good. You got a retirement plan. All right, enough said. So we got 6 people in here. Somebody, hey, first of all, if you're new in here, subscribe. Second of all, we got a bunch of guns and whips and shit like that. It's Wild West Sunday. Wild, Wild West. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. All right. So if you're new in here, subscribe, and so you get all of this top shelf content. Plus, you get hooked up with all these awesome dudes like Mason, who are super nice dude. He comes and hangs out with us on the live. Oh shit, there's just, who's in here anyway? No one. It's all a lie. There's no one in here. The number of people in here is like also the number of all the birds. So how is it that birds aren't real? How is that a thing? Somebody explain this to me. Can you explain that to me? Yeah, it's just 2 of us. Said there's 8 people in here. There's not. Oh, now we're down to 2. What kind of fucking bullshit is this? And how do we get people in here? I don't even understand how we get fucking people in here. Because obviously I ain't. First of all, I don't go live a whole lot. But I was just wanting to incorporate my I was thinking lever actions and the hat and the bullets. That hat is just beat to shit. Um, People think birds are government drones. Some people think it's funny, make a lot of jokes about it. Well, apparently it could be. Um, I mean, I don't know. But yeah, once we get so I have this fabulous collection of exotic um, bullwhips, like, premium quality, made by the best people in the world. I collected bullwhips for uh, 15 years before, 10 years or so before getting into guns. So I have a fabulous bullwhip collection. Um, and so I was thinking about, you know, um, how to incorporate them into the live, and put lever action, the hat, the bull whips, the single actions, just like get the whole wild wet, 1873 baby, get that all going right there, somewhere between 73 and 92. Um, I thought when I heard yesterday that birds aren't real, I thought it was like some kind of flat Earth deal. Like, is that right? Is it part of this, the same people who think the world is flat, or would argue that the world is flat? What is it? Here, 5:30 from 8:30. I think you're gonna have it right. Well, trying to download. My wife came with me to the match today and took some video of me in the 600-yard match. I thought I was shooting terribly. I mean, I thought that I was just sucking the whole time, and then ended up, my score was pretty low. It was like an 82 or an 83, and ended up winning 2 of the 3 categories. And I don't think I won on points, which would have been actually winning the match. But I think I got closest to the X and the smallest group for my so I'm trying to download the video so I can put those up. But that was my day today, and I've just been passed out. I came and did a live, put this live up, had a different whip up, and I could leave all those guns in place and just change out the whips for a few weeks, because I could. I got not as many whips, and I have about as many whips as I have guns. So anyhow, then I started. I think I started getting sick last night because I was out shooting for like 5 hours in the fucking pouring rain on Friday night, and I should have realized it was a stupid idea. But I think it was mostly I've been getting dehydrated. So I've been just been sick, been doing drugs that make me sick, and managed to get dehydrated doing that. Anyhow, so now I'm just pounding fluids, and I thought I'd do it live, but how do I get more people on my live? You got a lot. You do lives. How do you get your numbers up? I mean, we got like freaking. I mean, what is their time slot? I mean, I would think all the people we know are on at 8 o'clock on a Sunday night. Let's see. The football just like I don't know if these people watch football. I don't fucking watch any sports on TV. Oh, all right, you bailed. You don't care. Thank you for being in, bro. I'm just gonna restart it. All right, if you're in here, let's do it. Jump back in. We'll go again. I'm shutting down. Thanks for being here.